Let's talk about the bonk, a running term you might hear amongst marathoners. Bonking is the way someone would describe running a race and suddenly hitting a wall, as seen here on my face in my first marathon. What is a bonk? It is a sudden depletion of energy and glycogen stores in your body, resulting in extreme fatigue. It typically occurs around the 20-mile mark, somewhere in there, although it can happen earlier or later depending on various factors. So how do we prevent the bonk? Number one, proper nutrition. So during the race, you're consuming easily digestible carbohydrates during the marathon. Energy gels, sports drinks, small snacks, those can all provide a steady source of energy. You want to follow a fueling plan and consume these items at regular intervals, so you're slowly taking in your fuel throughout the race. This should be practiced during your long run. Every single time you should practice your fueling plan. And then a couple days before the marathon, you want to carb load, consume a diet rich in carbs to top off your glycogen stores, like 80% carbohydrates. This helps delay extreme muscle fatigue during the marathon. And then your pre-race meal, you want to eat a balanced meal 2 to 3 hours before the race, and this should also be practiced on long run days. Number two is hydration. So you want to maintain proper hydration before and during the race. Dehydration can lead to accelerated fatigue and make bonking a lot more likely, but you want to be cautious not to overhydrate, which can lead to a condition called hyponatremia. So drink when you're thirsty. Last but not least is pacing. So the most common mistake of a new marathoner is going out too fast. This can lead to early depletion of glycogen stores and increase the likelihood of bonking later on. You want to execute your race plan. Slower in the beginning is better than too fast in the beginning. Experienced distance runners will usually try to execute what is called a negative split, as seen in my 5th marathon here, where I absolutely crushed it and ran the second half faster than the first half. Overall, you don't want to feel bad about bonking. It's a learning experience and it gives you knowledge about your body that you can put in the piggy bank and use for future marathons. Use your bonk to learn and adapt your strategy for your next race. And what works for others might not work for you. It can take a few marathons to figure that out. It took me 5. So good luck out there.